Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Aplenty by Sudoku, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply. That is, each row, column, and 3x3 region has to contain the digits from 1 to 9 once each. We also have segment sum multiplier lines, where box borders divide blue lines into segments. The sums of these segments must multiply to the clue attached to the line. So, for example, this could be something like here you could have 1 and 6, and this would be 5. So the 1 and 6 add up to 7. The 5 obviously adds up to 5. So 5 times 7 would be 35. And that's an example of how you could how this segment sum multiplier works, right? You add the sums of the segments of the lines, and then you multiply them together. You multiply the sums together. And that's how you get the digit in the left corner of one of the cells, or the clue attached to the line. That's probably a better way of putting it. I like that way of putting it. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. So 35 has to be 5 times 7. There's no other combination of digits that would work for sums unless you had 1 and 35. Because those 5 and 7 are the only multipliers for 35. So these three digits, one of them must be add up to 5, and one must be 7. Well, can you have them both? Okay, so you can't have them both add up to the same sum, right? If you have them both add up to the same sum, so say these are both 5s, that would force these both to be 7, which is not allowed in the rules. So this actually has to be a 5-7 pair here. And these must add up to... You cannot have a 5 in this. So to add up to 7, it would be 1, 6, or 3, 4. And to add up to 5, you have 1, 4, or 2, 3. Now, if you had the 5 here, if you have the digits adding up to 5 being 1, 4, the problem is that would eliminate all the possibilities to add up to 7 in the other set. So it has to be 2 and 3 is the sum of the 1, 4, 1, which forces 1, 6 to be the sum of the 7, right? Sorry. 2, 3 must be the sum that adds up to 5. It cannot be 1, 4 because that would eliminate the sum for 1, 6 and 3, 4 adding up to 7. And you can't have 2, 5 because of the 5, 7 pair that has to be here. So this has to be a 2, 3, 1, 6 quadruplet in row 5, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, 6 and 5, 7 pair eliminates 5, 7 in the rest of the row. So that means the row has to be 4, 8, 9 left. So this is 4, 8, 9. This is 4, 8, 9. This is 4, 8, 9. Okay, to multiply to 27, you have 1 and 27, which is not possible. You have... It's just 3 and 9, right? So this has to be some combination of 3 and 9 here. So the single digits must be the 3 and 9 pair. That eliminates 3 and 9 in the rest of the column. The 3 obviously has to be 1 and 2 added up. You can't have 1, 8 to add up to 9. You can't have 1, 8, 2, 7, or 3, 6. So it must be 4, 5. So this either must be 1, 2, or 4, 5, which leaves a 1, 2, 4, 5 quadruplet in column 9. That eliminates 1, 2, 4, 5 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 4 either. This must be 8. That leaves the rest of the digits in column 9 to be 6 and 7. Okay. We multiply to 12 for 4 digits. And there's a sum of 2 digits each, which means it's a minimum of 3 each. So this has to be 1, 2, and 1, 3 multiplied together. Which means 1 has to be one of these digits here, and 1 has to be one of these digits here. Okay. Sets adding up to 36. 36 is tricky. Okay, so 1 and 36 obviously doesn't work. 2 and 18 doesn't work because 2 digits adding up to 18 is not possible. 2 unique digits adding up to 18 is not possible. 3 and 12 does work, so that could be a possibility. 4 and 9 does work. 5 doesn't work. 6 and 6 also works. So there's a lot of... Okay, so this 3-9 pair... Okay, so this 3-9 pair eliminates 3 and 9 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 2 and 3 adding up to 5. It must be 1 and 6 adding up to 7. Therefore, this is a 5. This has to be 7. So this cannot be 2. This cannot be a 1-6 pair. It's a 2-3 pair, which eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of this box. So this cannot be 3 and 12. It could be... It has to actually be... Well, okay, be 4 and 9, and 6 and 6 to multiply. A single digit can never add up to 12. Cannot be 12. So again, we tried 136 doesn't work, 218 doesn't work, 3 and 12 would work, but 3 has to be the single digit, and 3 can't be here because of the 2-3 pair in the box. 4 and 9 does work either way. 5 doesn't work with anything, and it has to be 6 and 6 for the other one. So because this is 4 or 9, we have a 4, 6, 9 triplet in column 1. If this were 4, it would have to be 1 and 3 adding together. If it's 6, it would have to be 1 and 5 adding together. Therefore, it cannot be 4 as a single digit, or 6. Sorry, it can't be 9 as a single digit and 6 as a single digit, right? Because 9 as a single digit would add with 4, or would multiply with 4, which would be 1, 3. 6 would multiply with 6, which could not be 2, 4 because of the 4, 6, 9 triplet in the column. So it would have to be 1, 5. And therefore, you'd have a contradiction because you'd have 2 1s. So this has to be 4 and 6 multiplied together, which forces this to be 9 and forces this to be 4. The 4 has to be with digits adding up to 9. And the 6 has to be with digits adding up to 6. You can't have a 4, so it's 1, 5. So 1, 5 eliminates 1, 8 to add up to 9. It eliminates 3. The 4, 6 pair in the column eliminates 3, 6. And then the 4, 6 pair eliminates 4, 5. So this must be 1, 5 and 2, 7 in the column. So this is 1, 2, 5, 7. And this is a 1, 2, 5, 7 triplet, which eliminates 1, 2, 5, 7 in the rest of the column. So this has to be 3, 8 and 3, 8. But 1 can't be here because one of these must be 1. It's either 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. So this can't be 1, which forces this not to be 5 to add up to 6, because the 1 and 5 is the only pair that can add up to 6. So this is a 1, 5 pair here, which adds up to 6, which must multiply with 6 to multiply to 36. And this must be 4 and 9 multiplying to 36. 4 times 9 is 36. Therefore, this can't be 2 because of the 2, 7 pair in the box. This has to be a 1, 3 pair. Since this is a 1, 3 pair, that adds up to 4. This must multiply with the 1, 2 pair to multiply to 12. This 1, 3 pair eliminates 3 from the rest of the box. So this is 8. which makes us 3. We celebrate because we're getting closer to solving this. What's the minimum of these digits? So, okay, to multiply to 99, it has to be 9 times 11. Or technically it could be 3 times 33, but the problem is 33 can't be gained from 2 unique digits adding up together. So it must be 9 or 11. Well, if it's 9, it has to specifically, it can't be 182736 in this box. It must be 4 and 5. If it's 11 here, it cannot be 29, 38, or 47. It has to be 5, 6 in this box. So 5 has to be one of these 2 digits. The rest of the digits are 4 and 6 or 9, right? So 9 has to be one of these 2 digits. These multiply to 45. That seems too broad. This either adds up to 11 or 9 also. If it's 9, it could be 1, 8. So if this is 1 and this is 8, it cannot be 2, 7. It could be 3, 6. So those all work. If it's 11, it could be 2, 9 if this is 2 and that's 9. It could be 3, 8 for either one. Cannot be 4, 7 or 5, 6 because of the 4 and the 5 in the box. Same here, actually. This is exactly the same. Is it, though? To add up to a 9 or 11, 9 can be 1, 8, cannot be 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5 because of the 6 in the row. Okay, what are the rest of the digits in box 4? They are what? 1, 9, no, 1, 5, 7, 8. Okay. And the rest of box 6 is 2, 4, 5, 7. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. To add up to 9, this would be 1, 8. It could not be 2, 7 because of the 7 in the box. Can't be 3, 6 or 4, 5. If it's adding up to 11, it could be 2, 9 or 3, 8. Either of those work. 6 must be one of these 3 digits here. What else do we have? Do we try multiply by for 45? 45 is 1 and 45, which is obviously not possible. 3 and 15, which is very much possible. And 5 and 9, which is also possible. Okay. 4 is one of these digits here. 72 seems pretty broad too. Okay, 56 is unique. Okay. So 56 could be 1 times 56, which is not allowed. 2 times 28, which is not allowed because again, 2 digits can never add up to has to add up to 17 at most. So again, no 2 and it can't be divided by 3. 56 divided by 4 should be 14. That seems like it's possible. So this could be 4 and 14. Otherwise, the last one is 7 or 8, right? So this is 4, 7, or 8 here. 4 and 14, so this would be 4, which would make this 14. Okay, what are the remaining digits in row 1? They have to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. But 2 cannot be any of these digits because of the 1, 2 pair in the box. This can't be 7, this can't be 4, this can't be 5. So 2 has to be one of these 2 digits here, which eliminates 2 as a possibility in this box. So this cannot be 1 and 2, adding up to 3. This is 4, 5, adding up to 9, which forces this to be 3. This is 9. This has to be a 1, 2 pair here. Okay. This 4, 5 pair eliminates 4 and 5 in the rest of this box. So where are the 4 and 5 in row 1? It has to be one of these digits, which means this cannot be 4. So this must be 7 or 8 here, which means it multiplies with the 7 or 8 here to add up to, to multiply to 56. So this can never be 9. What else do we know? So this is either 7, which means this adds up to 8. So it would be 1, 7, or 2, 6, possibly. That works. Or this is 8, and this must add up to 7. Well, that would have to be 1 and 6, because it cannot be 2, 5, or 3, 4, because of the 4, 5 pair in the box. So these are the possibilities here. Either way, this must either be, because this adding up to 8 or adding up to 7 must contain a 6 or 7 here. This digit is a 6 or 7. That means in the rest of this box, you cannot have a 6 or 7. So this can't be 6 or 7. These can't be 6 or 7. This must then be a 1, 3, 8, 9 possibility. Because 2 can only be here. 2 cannot be here. So it's either 1, 7 here, 6, 2 here, or 1, 6 here. This is 1 or 6. This is 1, 3, 8, and 9. Do we have... Don't have any other things there, really. So 4 and 5 have to be here. That leaves the rest of the digits in the box to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 3 cannot be here. Oh, that limits things a lot. So to add up to 8, sorry, to add to 9, it would have to be 1 and 8 here. It cannot be 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5. So if this adds, well, we don't know if either of these adds up to 9. So if this adds up to 11, it could be obviously 2 and 9. So this would be 2 and 9. It cannot be 3, 8. Because of the 3 in the row. Can't be 4, 7, or 5, 6. So this can never have a 6. Where is the 6 in row 4? It has to be here. So this is 6. Where is the 9 in row 4? It cannot be here. It cannot be here. It must be here. So this must be 9 and 2 to add up to 11, which forces this to add up to 9 here. So this is 4 and 5. So it cannot be 4. We can remove the things on the outside. This 2, 9 is eliminated here. So this has to be, adding up to 9, it's 1 and 8. Adding up to 11, it's 3 and 8. So 8 has to be here. 8 cannot be here. This cannot be 2 because of the 2 in the row. That leaves a 5, 7 pair here, which eliminates 5 and 7 in the rest of the row. This is a 1, 8 pair, which eliminates 1, 8 in the rest of the box. This 5, 7 pair eliminates 5 and 7 here. So this becomes a 2, 4 pair. That leaves this as 1 or 3 here. And it cannot be 1 because of the 1, 2 pair in the column. So this must be 3, which makes this 1 and 8. That adds up to 9, so this must add up to 11. So it cannot be 2, 9 because of the 1, 2 pair here. It could be 3, 8, 4, 7, or 5, 6 here. We don't know which. This can't be 9. The remaining digits in column 4. Okay, so this can't be 6 either. The remaining digits in column 4 have to be 4, 5, 6, and 8. Okay. 5 cannot be here because 5 multiplied with another digit would end in 0 and 5, and this is 72. 4, 6, and 8 all seem to work okay. 72 divided by 4 would be 18. And 2 digits can never add up to 18, so this can't be 4. 6 here would force this to be 12, right? 6 times 12 is 72. You can't have 3, 9. You can't have 5, 7 adding up to 12, so this must be 4, 8 if that were the case. If this is 8, then this must add up to 9. And then you cannot have 1, 8, 2, 3, 6, or 4, 5 here, so this would be 2 and 7. So it's still pretty broad. Well, not pretty broad. It's actually pretty limited, but there's no guarantee of any digit there. Okay. 2 has to be one of these 3 digits here. Because 1 and 2 is here, 2 is here, 2 has to be here. This... Okay, so... Okay. What are the possible combinations then for the 45? Okay, so wait, this is 9, so this has to be 11. Okay. Well, that's still the whole set, right? Also, this 1, 6, 1, 6 pair eliminates 1 and 6 in the rest of column 7. So this can't be 6 here, which means this can't be 5. This can't be 1 here. Okay. Okay. So let's do the 45 and line. We have 1 and 45. Obviously, that doesn't work. We have 3 and 15. And if the 3 is here, it has to be here. So this would be 1, 2. Therefore, this would have to be 15. You could do 6, 9. This would be 7. And this could be 3, 8. And that would work. So this could be 1, 2 with 6, 9 here. And it would have to be 6, 9 because 7, 8 would eliminate 3, 8 and 4, 7 here. That would force us to be 5, 6. But the 7, 8 would eliminate 7 here, so it would be 6. And therefore you'd have a duplicate. So that's not allowed. So it's 3 and 15 does work. 5 and 9 is the only other possibility. This can never add up to 5. So this could be 9. So it could be... Sorry, this can never add up to 5 because you don't have a 1 or 2 possible in that box. So this would have to be the 5 if that's the 5 or 9. So it's either 1, 4 or 2, 3 here. And this would be 9. It cannot be 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, and 6. So if this is 6, 9, this is 7, this has to be 3, 8, right? If this is adding up to 9. This cannot be 1, 8, 2, 7, or 3, 6, so this would be 4, 5. That 4, 5 would force this to not be 4, 7, or 5, 6, and it would have to be 3, 8. So either way, this is 3 and 8. Okay. 1 can never be here. Because in a box 7 and box 9, the 1 has to be in rows 7 and 8 for both of those boxes. Therefore, we have 2 1s in row 7 and 8, which eliminates 1 in the rest of the row. So this has to be, cannot be 1 and 2, so it has to be 2 and 3 to add up to 5. So this is a 2, 3 pair, which eliminates 2 and 3. So this is 5. This must add up to 9. It cannot be 1, 8, 2, 7, or 3, 6. It must be 4 and 5. So this 4 and 5 adds up to 9 to multiply with the 5 of the 2 and 3. That eliminates 3 here. So this is 4 and 5. This has to be 6, 7, or 9 here. This 4, 5 pair eliminates 4 and 5 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 4, 5. This can't be 4. So this can't be 8 to add up to 12. We have a 6, 8, 6, 8 pair in column 4, which eliminates 6 and 8 in the rest of the column. This can't be 6 or 8. This can't be 6. This is 4, 5. That leaves in box 8, the rest of the digits have to be 1, 4, 5, and 7, 9. 4 and 5 cannot be either of these digits. 4 cannot be either of these digits. That gives us a 1, 5, 7, 9 quadruple in box 8, which eliminates 1, 5, 7, 9 in the rest of the box. This can't be 5. This is a 4, which forces this to be 5. This can't be 5. Where is a 4 in box 1? It has to be here. Sorry, row 1. It has to be here. So this is not 1, it's a 4. It is row 1, though. This 4 eliminates 4 here as a possibility. So this cannot be 4 and 8 adding this way either. Therefore, this has to be 2 and 7 adding up, which is 9. 9 times 8 is 72. So this is 8, this is 6. That eliminates 6 here, so this is 7, which means this is 6. This cannot be 6. This must be 1 and 7, adding up to 8. 8 multiplied by 7 is 56. This must be 2. This can't be 6 or 7. This is 9. So this can't be 7 or 9. This is 8. This can't be 7, 8, or 9 here. This is 3, 6 pair. This 1 eliminates 1 here. So this is 2. This is 1. 2 eliminates 2 here. 7, 2. This is a 2, 7 pair. This can't be 7 here or here. This can't be 1, any of these. This is a 3, 8, 9 triplet. This can't be 8. 7 eliminates 7 here, so this is 5, which makes this 7. 5 eliminates 5 here, it's 4 and 5. 4 eliminates 4 here, it's 2 and 4. 1 eliminates 1 here, so this is 6 and 1. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 9 and 6. This can't be 9. Eight to 7. 6 is here. Where can 6 be in? Okay, so this can't be 9 in column 5. Therefore, we have a 1, 5, 7 triplet, which eliminates 1, 5, and 7 in the rest of the row or column and the rest of the box. And the 7 eliminates 7 here, so this is 1. Not 2. This is 1. This can't be 1 or 7. This is 9. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 1 and 8. Neither of these can be 1. The 7 eliminates 7 here, so this is 2. This is 7, which eliminates 7 here, so it's 5 and 7. 5 eliminates 5 here, so this is 1 and 5. 1 eliminates 1 here, it's 2 and 1. 2 eliminates 2 here, it's 3 and 2. 3 eliminates 3 here, it's 8 and 3. That eliminates 3 here, which is 8. So this has to be a 3, 9 pair. the remaining digits are probably... This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 3, which makes this 2. 7 eliminates... This 2 eliminates... Well, we don't have anything. The 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5 and 7. 5 eliminates 5 here, it's 4 and 5. 3 eliminates 3 here, it's 1 and 3. 5 here eliminates 5, so this is 4 and 5. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 8 and 1. Remaining digits in row 7 have to be 4, 9, and this can't be 4 because of the 4 here, so this is 9, this is 4. This has to be a 6, remaining in row 8, and this is a 8, remaining in row 9. This 6 here eliminates 6 here, so that's 9, 6, which makes this 3, and 6, which makes this 9, and 3. And that's how you solve it. Pretty cool, actually. And yeah, fairly simple. A little bit of, you know, mathematics involved, arithmetic. So, but yeah, some interesting normal Sudoku stuff going on here. Which limits the arithmetic possible in these areas, right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.